Dear devotees, let us stand please as we join in our comments and arati for this night. Before we take a dip in the Swadam blessed lake of nectar, the city Shiv Maha Purana. Hari Om Sajayang Chavarte Sanyuktam Vahinayojitam Maya Deepam Grahana Devesha Trailokyati Mirapaham Deepanam Prati Gritam Jai Shiva Omkara Har Jai Shiva Omkara Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva Har Tangi Dhara Om Jai Shiva O Ekanan Chaturanand Panchanan Raje Swami Hanasanan Garurasan Hanasanan Vrikavahan Saje Om Jai Shiva O Do Bhuja Char Chatur Bhuja Das Bhujte Soye Swami Hiro Panirakta Deen Hiro Panirakta Tribhuvan Janmohi Om Jai Shiva Omkara O Akshmala Banamala Mundamala Dhari Swami Chandan Mrigam Mat Soye Chandan Mrigam Mat Soye Bhale Shubhakari Om Jai Shiva Omkara Om Jai Shiva Omkara Swami Shiva Omkara Brahma Vishnu Shiva Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva Arigangi Dhara Om Jai Shiva Omkara O Sweetambar Pitambar Bagambar Ange Swami Bagambar Ange Brahmadik Sankadik Brahmadik Sankadik O Pritadik Sange Om Jai Shiva O Kar ke beech Kamandal Chakra Trishul Dharta Swami Chakra Trishul Dharta जग करता जग भरता जग करता जग भरता जग संहार करता ओम जय शिव ओंकारा ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव जानत अविवेका स्वामी जानत अविवेका प्राण वाक शरमते प्राण वाक शरमते ओ दीनो ही एका ओम जय शिव ओंकारा ओ यह आरती शिव जी की जो कोई नर गावे स्वामी जो कोई नर गावे कहत शिवानंद स्वामी कहत शिवानंद स्वामी सुख संपत्ति पावे ओम जय शिव ओंकारा ओम जय शिव ओंकारा स्वामी हर शिव ओंकारा नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय।
दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे
बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारी बम भोला,
बम भोला जय बम भोला, बम भोला जय बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे
बम भोला,
दुख हरो हमारे
बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारी बम भोला,
चूरा धतूरा बेला की पाती, चूरा धतूरा बेला की पाती,
चूरा चूरा बेला की भाती, चूरा चूरा बेला की भाती,
शिव का देवा भांगोला, शिव का देवा भांगोला, दुख हरो हमारे
बम भोला,
दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला,
दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला,
हम जान कर जोरी मनावत, हम जान कर जोरी मनावत,
हम जान कर जोरी मनावत, हम जान कर जोरी मनावत,
जान गरी बनयन खोला, जान गरी बनयन खोला, दुख हरो हमारे
बम भोला,
ओ बम भोला जय बम भोला, बम भोला जय बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे
बम भोला,
शिव प्रसाद शरण में आए, शिव प्रसाद शरण में आए,
शिवा प्रसाद शरण में आए, शिवा प्रसाद शरण में आए,
दे वरदान आज भोला, दे वरदान आज भोला, दुख हरो हमारे
बम भोला,
दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला,
दुख हरो हमारी बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारी बम भोला,
दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला, दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला,
दुख हरो हमारी बम भोला,
और दुख हरो हमारे बम भोला। बोलो उमापति महादेव की जय, सीतापति रामचंद्र की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय, गुरु रामानंद स्वामी की जय, और शक्ति जगदम्बे माता की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। प्रेम से बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, सर्वदेवी सर्वदेवता की जय, साधु गुरु के दंडवत जय 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 सीताराम। आपकी आसन लीजिए, प्लीज काइंडली टेक योर सीट्स। Devotees, once more on behalf of the Bandar, I take this opportunity to extend to you and those yet to come a most cordial and special welcome. We are blessed this evening once more by the grace and mercy of Bhagavan Shankar and our good karmas to have this privilege to be in this holy shrine of Shankar Bhagavan and to join in puja, kirtan and katha related to Lord Shiva himself on this glorious occasion in Hindu calendar of Maha Shiv Purana, which will be tomorrow night into Monday morning, right? Sunday night to Monday morning. Again, as I tell you, all temples and so on throughout the land are activated, 1 night, 3 nights, 5 nights, it depends, all again in the greatness of Lord Shiva. And so too we are here, the temple having organized 5 nights, this is our 4th night. So quickly the time goes by. A special welcome again to all our bhaktas and devotees and already joined with us, both nationally, regionally, and internationally on our Facebook page, streaming live by members of the Nagar Hindu Youth Group from the Nagar Hindu Temple, branch number 67 of the SDMS of Ojo Road in Sangre Grande, Trinidad, West Indies. A most cordial and special welcome. We say thanks again and welcome to all those who will join with us on radio and TV Jagriti. As these programs, they are being pre-recorded and they played the other day. So last night one was played at 1 o'clock today. Tonight one will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow. But on Sunday night they will be live with us from 6 to 9 p.m. on that night of Maha Shiv Purana. We thank again Mr. Richie Bizai, who is at the helm on behalf of Radio and TV Jagriti, and young Rishon, who again is streaming on behalf of the Nagar Hindu Youth Group. Special welcome again to Pradeep and his Dharamparti, Indra, who are with us tonight. Again, our Chief Traffic Warden Officer, Mr. Neville and his family, Sankanaras. I think I'm seeing Mr. Vishnu sitting right down there, is it? God bless you, it's so nice to have you. All bhaktas, devotees who have come from far and near, a most cordial and special welcome. Special acknowledgement again goes to Pandit Sanjeev, officiator at the Bedi. And special again acknowledgement to our Strotas who take the opportunity this evening to do puja led by Mr. Sikhi Maraj and families. So let us now sit upright as we clasp our hands, close our eyes and bow our head. Having had puja, we join in kirtan, now we join in Bhagavan Katha. But before we take a dip, we join in reverence to Prabhu. Through the third eye again visualize Shankar Bhagavan sitting upon Kailash Parvat on that snow-clad Himalaya, Anga Gaura Shira Ganga Bahai. Ganga Mata is flowing from his jata. Bhagwan snakes adorn in his neck. Munda ke mala, ball of skulls garland his body. He has again devotees, the loincloth of the tiger skin, he also sits on one. He has the trisul with the damru upon it. Nandi, his mode of travel and the leader of the gunners, is there at his side. Sometimes you will see him again in the family picture with Parvati Devi at his side and Bhagavan Ganesh and Swami Kartikeya on their laps. But again, of all the features, we have most of all thy lotus feet. So let us mentally bow on those feet. And whilst doing so, beg of Shiv Baba to bless us with thy divine grace, guidance, mercy, divine devotees, protection. But Lord, we crave the greatest boon any human can be blessed with, the gift of unswerving, unfaltering, uninterrupted, unflinching, loyal devotion. Again, as we humble on those feet, we rever the various divinities as we begin with Sri Ganesh. હરિ ઓમ. શ્રી ગણેશાય નમઃ. શ્રી સરસ્વત્યૈ નમઃ. શ્રી ગુરુ ચરણ કમલેભ્યો નમો નમઃ. ઓમ યમ બ્રહ્મં વેદાંત વિદો વરંતે પરમ પ્રધાનમ પુરુષાંતથાન્યે વેશ્વોર્ગતે કારણમ ઈશ્વરમ વા તસ્મૈ નમો વિઘ્ન વિનાશનાય વિનાધરે વિપુલમંગલદાનશીલે ભક્તાર્તિનાશિની વિરનચિહરીશ વંદે કીર્તિપ્રદે અખિલ મનોરથ દે મહારહે વિદ્યાપ્રદાયિની સરસ્વતી નૌમિ નિત્યમ. ઓમ ગુરુ બ્રહ્મા ગુરુ વિષ્ણુ ગુરુર્દેવો મહેશ્વર ગુરુર સાક્ષાત પરમ બ્રહ્મા તસ્મૈ શ્રી ગુરુવે નમઃ. નીલાંબુજ શ્યામલ કોમલાંગમ સીતા સમારફિત વામ ભાગમ પાનુ મહાશાયક ચારુ ચાપમ નમામિ રામમ રઘુવંશનાથમ. મૂકં કરોતિ વાચાલમ પંગુલંઘેતે ગિરિમ યત્કૃપાતમહં વંદે પરમાનંદ માધવમ. હે રમા પુરુષોત્તમ નરહરે નારાયણ કેશવ ગોવિંદા ગરુરર્વજ ગુણ નિદે દામોદરા માધવા. હે કૃષ્ણા કમલાપતે યદુપતે સીતાપતે શ્રીપતે વૈકુંઠાધિપતે ચરાચરપતે લક્ષ્મીપતે પાહિ મમ. હરિ ઓમ વસુદેવમ સુતમ દેવમ કંસચાનુરમર્દનમ દેવકી પરમાનંદમ કૃષ્ણ વંદે જગદ્ગુરો. ઓમ નમઃ શર્વાય શંતાય શંભવે શંભવે નમઃ. વિદેશ્વર નમસ્તુભ્યં ભૂતેશ્વર નમોऽસ્તુ તે. કર્પૂર ગૌરમ કરુણાવતારમ સંસાર સારમ ભુજગેન્દ્રહારમ સદા વસંતમ હૃદયાર વૃંદે ભવમ ભવામી સહિતમ નમામિ. વંદે દેવા ઉમાપતિમ સુરગુરુ વંદે જગત કારણમ વંદે પનકભૂષણમ મૃગધરમ વંદે પશુનામ પતિમ. ઓમ ત્રયંબકમ યજામહે સુગંધિમ પુષ્ટિવર્ધનમ ઉર્વારુકામિવા બંધનમ મૃત્યોર્મુક્ષ્યામામૃતા. નાગેન્દ્ર હરાય ત્રિલોચનાય ભસ્માંગરગાય મહેશ્વરાય નિત્યાય શુદ્ધાય દિગંબરાય તસ્મૈ નકરાય નમઃ શિવાય. મંદાકિની સલિલ ચંચી ચર્ચિતાય હરિ ઓમ શ્રી નંદીશ્વર પ્રમાતનાથ મહેશ્વરાય મદાર પુષ્પ બહુ પુષ્પ પૂજિતાય તસ્મૈ મકરાય નમઃ શિવાય. શિવાય ગૌરીવરનાભજ વૃંદા સૂર્યાય દક્ષદ્વાર નાશકાય શ્રી નીલકંઠાય વૃક્ષધ્વજાય તસ્મૈ શિખરાય નમઃ શિવાય. ઓમ વશિષ્ઠ કુંભુર ભાવ ગૌતમ આર્ય મુનીન્દ્ર દેવાર્ચિત શિખરાય ચંદ્રાક વૈશ્વાનર લોચનાય તસ્મૈ વકરાય નમઃ શિવાય. યજ્ઞ સ્વરૂપાય જટાધરાય પિનાકહસ્તાય સનાતનાય દિવ્યાય દેવાય દિગંબરાય તસ્મૈ યકરાય નમઃ શિવાય. ઓમ પંચ અક્ષરમ ઇદં પુણ્યમ યુહ પતીક્ષ શિવ સનિધો શિવલોકમાવાપનોતિ શિવેન સહ મોદિતે. ઓમ નમઃ શિવાય. ઓમ નમઃ શિવાય. ઓમ નમઃ શિવાય. ઓમ જયંતી મંગલા કાલી भद्रकाली कपालिने दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्रे स्वः स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते। नमस्तुते व्यास विशाल बुधे पुलारविन्द्रयत पत्र नेत्रः येन त्वया भारत तल्य पूर्ण प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानं प्रदीपः। श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन अवरनो रघुवर ओ जो दायक फल अम्बुदहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। उमापति महादेव जी की जय शरणम। नाथ मम संकट हरो हरे। प्रेम से बोलिए उमापति महादेव की जय। Again we refer to Sri Shiv Mahapurana and Bhagavan Shankar as we join devotees in the Sumiran. Begging of Bhagavan his blessing that made his mind again astray away. But let it stray attracted to your glories as the bee is to the nectar in the flower. We join in the Shiv Purana Sumiran. Gauri Shankar Pad Kamal Prema Sahit Hi Alai Shri Bar Shambhu Puran Ki Bhasha Rachau Subhai Sruti Samba Vedana Di Shiva Sambha Sachidanan Nirguna Brahma Vilakshayeka Ki Dhyayami Sukhakan Jahi ke Maya Paya Jaga Bhavapalan Laya Hoy Hariom Swambhu Swayambhu Jasu Bala Pavak Gaurab Doy Tinko Madhava Ravi Gana Desha Shesha Yuta Dhyan Jone Jajan ki Aghas Kala Kichan Me Deta Bahai Mata Pita Guru Bharati Veda Vyasa Munish Prema Sahit Kar Jor Kar Ki Sabhi Navavu Shish Sapta Samhita Sahita Shri Shiva Purana Sukhadam Bhukti Mukti Dayak Sugama Ki Kahatan Jivan Pran Kashi Palaka Shiva Sumiri Girija Ganapati Dhyan Shubha Visheshwar Samhita Tika Likhat Banai Umapati Mahadeva Ji ki Jai Sharanam Nath Mama Sankat Haru Kare Bolo Shri Umapati Mahadeva ki Jai. We praise Devi Saraswati as we crave her boons again. Bless us, Ma. Let us always have that sharp and broad intellect, good memory, eloquence in our speech, melody in our voice, and creativity on our hands. May we always be able to master musical instruments, all in the field of skills and talents. So Devi, Daya Raksha Kshama Karo. Jai 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 Shri Saraswati Mata Jai 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 Shri
Saraswati Mata
Jai 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 Shri Rama Radhika Ma Jai Jai श्री गणेश को दूजे सरस्वती माँ, दीजे मैं विनवती न देवा को जो यह सृष्टि चला। दीजे मैं विनवती न देवा को जो यह सृष्टि चलाए। जय 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 श्री सरस्वती माता। जय 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 श्री रमा राधिका माँ। जय 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 श्री
सरस्वती माता।
ओ जय 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 श्री
सरस्वती माता।
ओ चौथे मैं बेनवा पंच सभी को ज्ञान तुझे उलधाम। श्री शिव पुराण अनुपम करनी भवसागर पार करा। श्री शिव पुराण अनुपम करनी भवसागर पार करा। ओ जय जय जय
श्री सरस्वती माता।
ओ जय 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 श्री रमा राधिका माँ।
जय 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 श्री सरस्वती माता।
ओ जय 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 श्री
सरस्वती माता।
ओ जय 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 श्री सरस्वती माता। सरस्वती माता की जय। We say praise to our noble pathway of life, Sanatan Dharam, reminding ourselves how great this way of life is. For this weekend, devotees, you got to make a choice. Priority, as we say. What is more important? Which environment to find yourself in? This night of Lord Shiva, which is called Shivaratri, it tells you in the Shiv Purana, a person who would worship Lord Shiva every day for 365 days, you get the merits on that night if you observe that night of Maha Shivratri. Our forefathers coming here brought with them their rites, rituals, their way of life, their traditions, their culture, devotees, to preserve us, our people, today after 180 years. One of the earliest observance was Maha Shivratri. We come from the great rishis and the munis of the ancient times. The blood that flows is not ordinary. Maintain the purity of that blood is very, very important. Do the karmas that will preserve dharma and not to bring it down. We say praise to Sanatan Dharam. Kaho ek baar ye metro, Sanatan Dharam ki jai ho. चारो दुनिया में सनातन धर्म की जय हो।
दुनिया में सनातन धर्म की जय हो।
ऋषि संतान होने को जो नावा मन में रखते हो ऋषि, जो नावा मन में रखते हो, ना छोड़ो कर्म अपने को, ओ सनातन
धर्म की जय हो,
सनातन
धर्म की जय हो,
ओ सनातन धर्म
की जय हो।
प्रेम से बोलिए सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। We say reverence and praises to Bhagwan Shankar once more. Jai 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 Tripurari, Jai 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 Tripurari, Jai Jai
जय त्रिपुरारी, जय 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 त्रिपुरारी।
ओ जय हे त्रिलोचन, जय दुख मोचन, जय हे मंगलकारी,
जय
जय जय त्रिपुरारी,
जय 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 त्रिपुरारी।
मुक्ति प्रदायक शरण तरंगे, ईशजता में शोभित गंगे,
मुक्ति प्रदायक शरण तरंगे, शीश जटामि शोभित गंगे।
अंग विभूत करमाये भोले, जय कैलाश बिहारी, जय 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 त्रिपुरारी,
जय 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 त्रिपुरारी।
ओ जय हे त्रिलोचन, जय दुख मोचन, जय हे मंगलकारी, जय जय
जय त्रिपुरारी, जय 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 त्रिपुरारी।
गले रुद्र की माँ कठिना मृगछा, भस्म तनु साजे, गले रुद्र की माँ
कठिना मृगछाल, भस्म तनु साजे।
ओ तो ही चंद्र सोहे भांति मत दिन काल डमरू बाजे, दुष्ट निकंदन के जय जगवंदन ये, जय त्रिशूल करधारी, जय 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 त्रिपुरारी,
जय 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 त्रिपुरारी।
ओ जय हे त्रिलोचन, जय दुख मोचन, जय हे मंगलकारी,
जय 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 त्रिपुरारी, जय 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 त्रिपुरारी।
ओ जय 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 त्रिपुरारी,
जय जय
जय त्रिपुरारी। बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की जय। Dear devotees, once again we are blessed with this opportunity to take a dip in this fathomless lake of nectar, the Shiv Purana. Last night we looked at devotees, how Sati gave up her body at the home of her father, King Daksha. Message came back to Lord Shiva on Kailash. He loosed a plait of his hair and a Rudra called Veer Bhadra appeared from it. On the other half, Mahakali appeared. And they all went up their devotees to the residence of King Daksh. And they really brought destruction, devotees. Veer Bhadra, what he did, he devotees, he even again uh, he beheaded King Daksha himself. And as he beheaded King Daksha, what happened, the yag which would have started had to be completed. And it could not have happened. So much troubles and upset took place there. So devotees, Brahma and others went to Lord Vishnu. What can we do? What can we do? He said, Shankar Bhagwan is Daya ke Sagar again, the ocean of mercy. Okay? We have to go to Kailash and beg Lord Shiva's, his blessing, his mercy and his forgiveness. When they went there, they humbled to Shankar Bhagavan, and the Lord Shiva was pleased with them. He came back to King Daksha's residence, and he brought back, but he made some pronouncement. He said, for Daksha doing that yag wrongfully, he's going to have a goat head. Right? So when he came there, he tell Vilbhar, go and bring Daksha's body. When he brought, he said, where the head? He said, I threw the head in Havan Kun when I behead him. He said, go and bring him. Well, we have no head now. Right? The animal that was to be sacrificed at that time, the bakri, the goat, they take the head and put it on the duck's shoulder. So Daksh got a goat head. All right? And Brigu Muni, who opposed Lord Shiva, he got a goat beard. You know, Rampu does have a beard. He got that. And all these were done were given in this way. So devotees, they were able to complete the yagya. And Bhagwan, Vishnu and all the others, what they did, eulogize Shankar Bhagwan. Prem se Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. I mentioned to you that there are 12 Jyotirlings across India from which Lord Shiva appeared in person. Making that trip, you can visit those places. And it's only afterwards I remember that our president, Mr. Navin Singh, had the privilege to visit the 12 of them. The 12 Jyotirlings around India, he had that privilege. Right? Some 11, I did 7, some did 6 and whatsoever. But Navin had the privilege of visiting 12. Tonight we want to look at one of them called Triambakeshwar. This Shiva ling, Lord Shiva appeared from it in person and showered blessings there. Now this is situated in a place called Nasik. All right, we have been there in Nasik, which is in Maharashtra. It is on the main Delhi-Bombay line, 12 kilometers from Panchavati. Panchavati is where Lakshman cut off the ears of Surpanka, Ravan's sister. Right? There it was. That's why they call it Nasik. Nas means nose. All right? And it was there that Ravan abducted Sita, in that place also. You have that Shivaling there. All right? It is, devotees, the origin of the Godavari River. It starts there from Mount Brahma Giri, which is not far off. When Jupiter transits in the Leo sign, a huge Kumbh Mela celebration takes place there. It said the Lord, devotees, is said to have appeared when sage Gautam performed rigorous penance on that hilltop there. And there are 3 great links there which represent the 3 divinities, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh themselves. The scriptures, again, such is the greatness of that place. So if you have the privilege to go to India, you could visit Nasik. Right? Also, it'll be cold up there because grape sardines grow up there. And there you have a lot of wild animals, jaguars and tigers and all these things and so on. So we had the privilege to reach there. I did, in fact, and others in this way. So what had happened is the Katha itself carries a number of chapters. Okay? There was a great sage called Gautam Rishi. His consort was Ahilya. He did penance on that mountain top called Brahmagiri. Okay? But what happened one time, there was a severe famine and drought. Nothing will be there, no water whatsoever. And saints and sages and families started to leave and go. So, Devi Ahilya asked Gautam Rishi, "Oh Master, do something that we can get water, do something. And Gautam Rishi he started to do penance to the Lord of Waters, who is Varun Devata. And Varun Dev appeared to him. Please, what can I grant you? And Gautam Rishi said, there's drought, we have no water, we would like to have water, we cannot survive. And Varun Dev told him, dig a ditch, a hand's length deep, all right? And water sprouted from it. And that water will continue like a spring, keeps stinging water. And so devotees, with water, they were able to live comfortably, grow crops and all these things and so on. And the place developed once more. Now one time, all the other sages and them who had come there, their wives one day went there to get water. You know, like a pumping well then. A long time you had one sandpipe in the village and everybody going for water. But Ahilya Mata wanted water for sage Gautam to make his ablutions and puja and so on. So the disciples of them went to get water for the sage. And the sage's wife who were there said, all you have to wait, we were here first. Right? So they went back. And sage, Devi Ahilya came and said, please, the great sage needs water this time. Let him take water and all you will take after. So they became very angry and they went home. And they started to paint a different story to their husband. Right? How Ahilya Mata taking advantage of them and you know, all these things and so on. You name it, you name it, you name it. So the sages got angry. Not hearing both sides, eh? The sages got angry and they said, we will teach Gautam a lesson. So they prayed to Lord Ganesh and invoke his presence. Lord Ganesh appeared. What can I grant you? They said, Ganesh Baba, we need no other boon than this one. All right? You have to put pressure on sage Gautam. This is what we want. Gautam has done such and such and such, and we want him out from this place. He must not be worshipped or adorned and so on. Ganesh Bhagwan didn't want to do it, but he gave his word. He said he knew the outcome of this will not be good, but they insisted that is the boon they wanted. So what happened? Lord Ganesh took the form of a cow, Maga cow, you know, and where the crops were, the cow was in there eating the crops. So the disciples ran to sage Gautam and told him, a cow is destroying the crops. So Gautam went and he took, he took up a blade of grass, and he started to hit the cow. Move on from here, please. Driving it to go away. And the cow fell down dead. So when the cow fell down dead now, all the sages and them came here and they started to put blame on him that he committed Gau Hatya, he killed a cow. So he is not worthy of worship, if not worthy of being adored and all these things and so on. He is a stain on the village and you name it and name it and name it. And Gautam had to leave there and move from that place. You see? The sages were painted a different story and they did that. So what happened, devotees, is that wherever he went, they kept looking down on him, he and Ahilya, in this manner. And wherever he went again, they tried to shun him in this way. Until he reached a spot again in there, and he met some of those sages. And from a distance, nobody wanted to come near to him, He asked them, what can I do to get away from the stain that I have killed this cow in this manner? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And here, devotees, the sages told him. They said the only way that you could get away and you had to practice atonement for the sin that you have committed in this respect. And the only way you could do that, there are certain issues here that you have to perform. What you have to do, you have to go wrong the earth 3 times. Wrong the earth, and whilst you go wrong, announce the sin that you did. It comes like a fella thief and you tie a big placard on the back saying, I am a thief, and walk let everybody see you. So he had to walk around the world 3 times announcing the sin he had committed. After that, devotees, he had to go around the mountain, Brahmagiri, 100 times. They told him, and then he will achieve purity. And then again, he has to fetch water from the Ganga and perform ceremonial ablution upon him and so on. He has to appropriate Lord Shiva by making a certain amount of Shiva lings and worshipping them. And only then and then and then, what happened? The sin will cut. Okay? So saying devotees, Gautam wanted to free himself. Remember, he's honest, he didn't kill the cow. Ganesh did it because of the sages asking for that boon. All right? And so devotees, what happened is that the chaste lady Ahilya, she also, with her husband devotees, she did that penance with him. So what happened? Having completed that penance, let us see what took place. Hari Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswatiyai Namaha Guru Charan Kamalebhyo Namo Namaha Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Suji Ubach Evam Krite Turishi Na Ko Hari Om Sa Shastrikin Ko Dvijya Ko Shivaha Ar Virva Ko Bhuva Ko Sachiva Ko Prasanta Ko Hari Om Sa Gamastada At prasantasya shivo vare ko bridha ko mahumune mahamune prasano ahanko hari om sri subhaktaya so ityukvacho kripanidhi tathartata ko sundarang rupang drishta ko sambhirya ko mahatmanam hari om pranamya ko shankarang ko bhaktaya ko stuti cheke ko mudita Sri Umapati Mahadeva ki Jai Shankar Hari Om Suji Maharaj बोले कि हे सौनकादि ऋषियों मन वचन कर्म सुनो उस समय स्त्री को सहित को गौतम जी को ऐसा को करने पर प्रसन्न हुआ शिव जी भगवान अपने गणों के सहित को प्रकट हुआ है शंकर भगवान devotees Gautam having worship prepared all the Shivalings with his own hands and worship and adore them again with all faith and belief and all love and devotion and seeing the amount of devotion that was given to the worshipping devotees of his Shivalings in this manner, what happened? Bhagwan Shankar devotees with all his ganas appeared there on that mountain top called Brahmagiri. Prem se boliye Umapati Mahadev ki Jai. You see why there's called a Jyotirling? Lord Shiva appeared from it in person in this manner. Hari Om. तब प्रसन्नता हुआ शिव जी भगवान कहा कि हे मुनि है being pleased, Lord Shiva addressed the sage. वर मांगो मैं तुम्हारा को भक्ति से प्रसन्नता हूँ इस प्रकार दया के सागर को महादेव बोले कि होता है. Very pleased, Shankar Bhagwan, the all merciful, addressed the sage as he said, whatever boon you wish for, please ask for it. I am ready to grant it to you. I'm very delighted with your devotion. Hari Om. तब वहां मुनि को महात्मा को हरि ओम शंभु के उसको सुंदर स्वरूप के देखकर भक्ति में को उसका प्रणाम करके प्रसन्नता हुआ स्तुति करने लगे उमापति महादेव की जय. Could you imagine Lord Shiva is standing before you in that most beautiful magnetic hue that the Lord normally is? Gautam with his eyes open, seeing Bhagwan Shankar in person standing before him. And absorbed devotees with what you call, Bhagwan has what you call his chavi. Chavi means a magnetic hue, where the eyes become glued to that form. You can't move it. Right? That happened to Shri Ram, Krishna Bhagwan, all the others and so on. So his eyes remain glued on the most beautiful, magnificent form of Shankar Bhagwan standing before him there. And bending down low, with his head touching the feet of Bhagwan Shankar devotees, with devotion in his heart, he started to praise Shankar Bhagwan. Hari Om. स्तुति करके यथा शिव जी को प्रणाम करके हाथ जोड़कर स्थिता हुआ गौतम जी बोले कि हे देवदेव. Then devotees, what happened? Having eulogized Shankar Bhagavan, Gautam with joined hands then looked at Bhagavan Shankar with reverence and said to him, Prabhu, if you wish to grant me a boon, make me sinless. Let me be free from all the sins that I have accrued. Because a terrible sin, according to Garuda Puran, is killing a cow. It's called Gau Hatya. Killing a holy Brahmana, Brahm Hatya. A terrible sin again is killing a lady. A terrible sin is killing an infant child. All these are mentioned in Garuda Puran. So you know that stain, a great sage like him, and the stain on him, innocently, look at how it comes. Probably they see the moon for, how you call it, the Kalanki-chan. All right, for the Ganesh Utsav, I don't know. And he believing, yes, he caused the cow to death. And he performed all this. So he said, make me sinless in this manner. Bhagwan Shiva said, Suji Maharaj, हे सौनक, इस प्रकार कुल महात्माओं को गौतम ऋषि को वचन को सुनकर वहां को बड़ा प्रसन्नता आयुत हुआ को शिव जी कहा वचन बोले है. Hearing this, Shankar said, oh Rishi, you are very blessed, you are very blessed. You again will be a contented person. You are already sinless because you commit no crime. All right? You are already sinless in this manner. You have been again deceived by those wicked sages who plotted against you to put this blame upon you in this manner. Indeed, again, on seeing you, people will become sinless. We have heard of Gautam Rishi, devotees in Ramayana also. Gautam Rishi, remember when Shri Ram was at Vishwamint, together with Lakshman, they were going to Janakpur, and they saw the ashram. Remember, Gautama had cursed Ahilya, and she was turned into a stone statue there. And there, Bhagwan Sri Ram redeemed her. This is the same Gautam Rishi, probably in earlier times and so on. Hari Om, तुम धन्य हो कि तथा सबको प्रकार को पाप को रहित है. इसको दुष्ट माँ को पापी ऋषियों ने तुम्हारा सार को कपट को विधान की होता है. Bhagwan Shankar is telling him, how can you be a sinner? You are always engaged in devotion to me. When you are constantly in devotion to Bhagavan and doing good with this body, you will be burning bad karmas and building good ones. So even self, you have sins with you, it has begin to negate in this way. Indeed, he said, O Gautam, all the wicked persons by which you have seen, who has harassed you, they are sinners themselves. And again, what happened? They are evil-minded, and again, they have stained your name. It is not good. He Mune, जिसको दुष्टा को आत्मा को तुम्हारा साथ उपद्रव को किया वही को पापी है, तथा दुराचारी में वही को हरिओम हत्या को वाले है. He said again, what happened here? That they are now likely, they are sinners themselves, and on seeing them, people, devotees will shun them. They already became ungrateful. There is no atonement for them. It had nothing to cut that sin for what they did. They say you killed the cow, it still have atonement. You could make up for it. But what they did to you, it have no atonement in this manner. Right? And here devotees, due to the evil actions, hearing this Bhagavan, Shankar Bhagavan devotees, the sage, was very greatly surprised on these words of Shiv Baba because he didn't know what happened. He didn't know what happened. All right? As when Lord Shiva related to him, then he realized what went on. Hari Om, Gautam ji bole ki Maheshwara, उसको ऋषियों के मेरे बहुत को उपकार किया, यदि कोई ऐसा को वे करके कोई आपको दर्शन कैसे की होता है. And here devotees, what happened? Now, Gautam is saying, oh Bhagavan Shankar, a great help has been rendered to me by them. Look at by them blaming me that I killed the cow. Look at what it has done to me. It has allowed me the privilege to get your darshan. Probably if that didn't happen, I would have never get the opportunity to see you. Right? So in a way too, they have done a good to me. All right? You see it? That is the greatest of a saintly person. Eh? They don't think of revenge. They don't think of chastising. They don't think of holding somebody in the mind and all these things and so on. Right? So they have done a great thing to me in that. it is by again their evil actions that it has made possible that I could have seen you and having your darshan at this time. Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. Looking at him, devotees, and seeing how merciful he was, Bhagwan Shankar said, हे ब्राह्मण को श्रेष्ठ ऋषियों, तुम धन्य हो तथा ऋषियों श्रेष्ठ को मुझे प्रसन्न हो जाकर उत्तम को वर मांगता है. You are blessed, you are very blessed, you are very blessed. You are the most excellent among sages. Ask for any boon you want again. Right? Shiv Baba is telling him that. Hari Om. इसी प्रकार को गौतम मुनि को अनेकों चित्त में को यह विचार कर संसार को ऐसा मेरे को पाप हरि ओम प्रसिद्ध हो गया, वहाँ दूर को नहीं को हो सकता है. उस कारण जो मैंने को सबों के सामने कहा है उस पुराण को कथा चाहिए. This is therefore again that this scandal was spread throughout the world, otherwise it would not have been so. Then again, I would not have been able to get your darshan in this way. And thinking like this, Gautam dedicated himself, devotees, to Bhagwan Shankar and spoke to him, devotees, with joined hands and saying dasa. What he said, Hari Om. Gautam ji bole ki he Mahadev Baba, he Swami, आप सत्य कहते हैं को तो भी जो पंचों में कर दिया कि वहाँ कैसा को होता है, वाकवानी को नहीं को होता है. अब जो कुछ हो गया हो सही हो जाएगा. श्री उमापति महादेव की जय. Gautam said, Prabhu, hey Bhagwan, what you say is true. Still what is done by those in that panchayat, it cannot be otherwise in this manner. So let what had to happen will happen. Now when he said the other five, what had happened those days, and you will hear they talking about it, was the panchayat system. So the five main people in the village will form that panchayat, and they will call a court to rule it there. And they will decide what to do and what not to do, and who to blame and who not to blame, and so on. So he said, what they have done, right, I cannot undo that in this manner. Okay? And let it happen what had to happen. Hari Om. यदि को आपको प्रसन्न हो तो मुझे गंगा जी तो वर की होता है. Isaru Mahadev Baba, if you are pleased upon me, may Ganga be given to me to purify me in this manner and this environment. Okay? And to help the world in this way. Right? Gautam begged Lord Shiva that Ganga Mata should come to that place also. All right? Hari Om. Remember, Ganga came through King Sagar on the other side from the north of India. This one I connected. All right? And what he said, after saying this, इसी प्रकार उनके चरण कमलों के पकड़ को गौतम को जी के संसार में उपकार की इच्छा को देवी को स्वामी को शिव प्रणाम किया है. Having said this, devotees, what happened? And grasping the feet of Bhagwan Shankar, Gautam again made obeisance to Shiv Baba again and again and again with a desire for the welfare of the world. He got water when there was drought for the welfare of all who were there. The place became back populated and crops started to grow and all these because that water flowed continuously. By Varun Dev granted it. You see, with a little what you call kuchur. The sages did that to put him in trouble. And now he is asking back again now that the world could benefit by Ganga Mata coming there. Hari Om Narayan Bhakti Kevalam Charan Kamalebhyo Namo Namam. Narayan Bhakti Kevalam Tathako. Hari Om Shiv Bhagavan. Shiv Baba was very favorable, this post towards him, devotees, his devotee. And he now gave to the sage. What he gave him? O samay waha Ganga jal ko param ko sundar istri ko स्वरूप के प्रगट हुआ को सो श्रेष्ठ ऋषि गौतम के उनका को स्तुति करके प्रणाम किया है. उमापति महादेव की जय. He said, suddenly the waters of the Ganga took the form of a female, a lady, and appeared there. Ganga is Mata all right? She's Devi herself. She appeared there at that place, right? Assuming the form of a lady and stood there. And how you call it? Gautam himself began to praise her and eulogize her and made devotees obeisance and so on to her. Gautam spoke to her and said, Hey Gange Mata, तुम धन्य हो कृतकृत हो तुम्हारे सबको लोक में पवित्र किया कि नरक में को गिरे को हुआ मुझे को हरिओम निश्व को पवित्र करता है. Gautam said, Devi, you are blessed, you are very blessed, you are contented. The whole world has been sanctified by you coming upon earth. Please sanctify me also. I will like to be purified in this way. Or else I am likely to fall down in hell due to these ills that they said I committed. So saying devotees, Suji Maharaj telling the 80,000 rishis in Naimisharan Kshetriya, उस समय सबके हितकारी शिव जी भगवान बोले ही गंगा. Now hearing this devotees, Lord Shiva himself who was standing there, he spoke to Ganga Mata and he said, Hey Gange Devi, you're beneficial to all. Please, at my asking, sanctify Gautam Rishi here. And hearing these words, what Ganga said, उनमें को गौतम तथा शिव जी भगवान वचन सुनकर पवित्र करने वाले शिव को भक्ति सहित गंगा जी शिव जी यहाँ को वचन सुने है. Then Ganga now spoke devotees to Shankar Bhagwan. Remember, they are standing there. She's in the form of a lady. Lord Shiva is standing there in person. Gautam Rishi is there with Ahilya Mata. And she is addressing Lord Shiva in this way. What she is saying, devotees, Ganga ji bole, ki he Shankar, he Pati. She addresses Lord Shiva as my Pati, my husband. Why? She is Devi Mata herself, having come from Shankar Bhagwan. Remember, he coiled his hair to keep her. Bhagirath prayed to Lord Shiva for 1 year before Lord Shiva appeared and tell him, I will keep the Ganga on my head. And this is where he coiled the hair into the jeta. Brahma had let loose 1 drop of water from his kamandula, his water vessel in Brahmalok. That 1 drop split it into 3 droplets. 1 remained in the heaven called Mandakini. 1 came on earth as Ganga, and 1 went to the netherworlds as the river Prabhavati. Right? That came there at that time for the sake of the 60,000 sons of Sagar who were burned to ashes by Kapil Dev Muni. Right? To relieve them from that state. So that 1 came coming from the Himalayas in this way. Here Ganga appeared in person as a female in this way. Ganga Mata bole, Hey Swami, मैं परिवार को कुटुंब को सहित को गौतम मुनि पवित्र करके अब को स्थान का को चला को जाऊंगा. यहाँ सत्य सद्वचन कहाँ की होता है. Ganga said, O Lord, after sanctifying the sage which you ask of me, with all his fellowship there, because he had his disciples and entourage with him and also, I am going to return to my abode. I will go back then. I will not stay here. Right? So Sut said, Ji, Saunak ji, listen, Ganga ji vachan sunkar bhakta vatsal Shiv ji Bhagavan, Hari Om ko lok mein upaka ko jo nimit fir ko Ganga ji bole ki hota hai, Umapati Mahadev ki jai. When this was said, by Ganga, Lord Shiva favorably disposed devotees towards his devotees. What happened? He spoke to her now for the welfare of the world. Shiv Baba told her, right? Till the advent of Kali Yuga, till Kali Yuga will come, okay? When the sons of Vaishvata Manu shall be the 20th Manu ruling this world. You see it? Everything is calculated, you know. Our scriptures give us statistics, devotees, that I tell you. That's why we have the exact checking of time, how old this universe is. We know it. It in Bhagavad Purana and other scriptures. It said, till then, when the sons of Vaishvata shall become the 20th Manu to rule this Manavantara, okay, you shall stay here on this earth. You know how long that is? All right. So Bhagwan Shankar, hearing these words, Ganga said, Hari Om, Narayan Bhagavan ki. Having these words, hearing these words of Bhagwan Shiva, Ganga ji, Mata, in fact, what she did, she devotees stayed here and spoke back to him in this manner. Ganga Mata bole ki he Swami Shankar Bhagavan, यदि मेरे को महात्मा को सवूर के को अधिक होगा कि हे त्रिपुरारी हे को मैं तुम्हारा पृथ्वी निवास करते हैं और भी को सुनने की समान के अपने को गणों पर समीप तथा पार्वती देवी स्कमन को सुंदर को शरीर को स्थिरता को होता है श्री उमापति महादेव की जय. So Ganga is telling Shiv Baba dear, right? Oh Shankar Bhagavan, it is my greatness then, if my greatness then were to surpass all of that, I will stay on this earth, if that be it and say. As it is said, and as you command me, O Lord, listen to something more. Abide with me then, right, with this beautiful form of yours here, if you want me to stay. Right? So Ganga is saying, I will stay, but if you stay with me with this beautiful form of yours as Shankar Bhagavan here, with, together with your consort and all the ganas and all of them and so on, I will remain only then. So hearing these words, Bhagavan Shankar, favorable disposed against his devotees in this manner, he spoke to Ganga Mata, He Gange, हरि ओम तुम धन्य हो मैं तुमनो भीन को नहीं तथापि हाँ तुम्हारा को साथ में इज्जत को यही करूँगा है. He said, you are blessed, Devi, you are blessed. Listen, I am not distinct from you. We are the same. Remember, Parvati has come from Shiva. That's why you have that Murti, half male and half female. Right? She came from Lord Shiva herself, that feminine aspect. Although being a separate entirety now, as called Devi, but she is that same Shiva taking that form. And that's why God is neither male nor female, yet the Lord could be male or female. Just as Bhagavan does not have a form, but he can take form, Nishkal and Sakal, right, Nirgun and Sargun, in the same like manner devotees, Bhagavan takes either male or female. That's why we address God as Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva. O Lord, you are Father and you are our mother, not Father alone. Right? And listen again, he says here again, Shankar Bhagavan from his own lips is telling her in the meantime, Hari Om, Ganga was very delighted in her mind, and she, devotees, accepted that advice. Isi ko, Hari Om, Antame ko Devta ko, Hari Om Purvaj ko Rishi ko, Hari Om Purane ko, Tirat ko, अनेक क्षेत्र आदि सब रूप में धारण वहाँ की होता है. Whilst in the meantime, devotees, saints and sages and so on began coming there and setting up their ashrams there, making the bank now of that river there very, very holy, in fact, because ashrams were set up there. वहाँ को अनेकों सवर गौतम तथा गंगा जी तथा शिव जी भगवान जयते जय करके इस प्रकार को कहा कर वो सवर कर आदर पूजन करते कि होता है. And proclaiming again, be victorious, be victorious. They respectfully worship Gautam Rishi, their devotees. Because he caused water, look, he caused Ganga, he caused Lord Shiva to manifest here. That in this place called Nasik in India. Make that trip, you will get to go there. Right? Plenty of people will go there. Most people go on pilgrimage, you get to go and visit. You went to Nasik, right? It's very cold there, in the evening it gets misty and so on in this way. Okay? So that there you have this Shivaling from which Lord Shiva had appeared before Gautam devotees since that time. Narayan Paramatma. इसी प्रकार को श्री सूत जी महाराज बोले तब को उनके संपूर्ण देवता प्रसन्नता उस तीनों में स्तुति करने लगे कि होता है. Afterwards, Brahma, Vishnu and all the devatas and them came down there and they started to eulogize devotees, Shankar Bhagavan and Gautam Rishi in this way, for having thus again brought down Ganga Mata and devotees, Shankar Bhagavan himself come in there. तब ब्रह्मा विष्णु आदि देवता हाथ जोड़कर को अपने को कंधे को झुकाए को हरिओम श्री पूजने लगे कि होता है. They all the trio devotees came down here with their heads bowed right down to Shankar Bhagavan, eulogizing him once more and praising him again. उसी समय उनको देवता को प्रसन्नता को गंगा में तथा शिव जी भगवान यहाँ बोले कि हे देवों में श्रेष्ठा, तुम वर मांगो को प्रिया को कामने से हमको सब कुछ दूंगा कि होता है. Ganga and Parvati were delighted now because remember she asked Lord Shiva to stay there with his consort and all the attendants of his who are the Ganas. All right? So Ganga and Parvati were very delighted at that point in time. And here devotees, they began again now to pray to the devatas, the gods who were there. All right? And there they asked, they said, mention whatever boon that you desire to choose, we will grant it to you. We will grant it to you, whatever is pleasing. They were able to, they wanted now to bless her because she caused Ganga to come there too. देवता बोले कि हे देवी स्वामी की शिव जी को हे गंगे, यदि को तुमको दोनों प्रसन्नता को हमारे कल्याण की अर्थात को तथा मनुष्यों के उपकार को निमित्त को हरिओम श्री कृपा करके यहाँ को निवास करते हैं. बोलो उमापति महादेव की जय कल्याण. And here devotees, here they, she said, they're all making the statement, devotees, that to take pity upon us. She's saying here now, Ganga, that take pity upon us, O Devas and so on, that the world become blessed by we staying here in this part of Nasik in Brahmagiri, this mountain top in this manner. And Ganga said, why don't you stay here again for the pleasure and the welfare of the whole world in this way? After again washing the sins of Gautam Rishi, then Ganga is saying, I will go back the way that I have come. Right? I will stay as you mentioned until that time when the Manu will rule, but then I will go back after that in this way. That's a long time to be here. कृष्णाय उमापति महादेव की जय, नारायण परमात्माय गोविंदाय नमो नमः हरि ओम. इसी प्रकार हे देवताओं, जिस प्रकार तुमको सर्वों में को मेरा विशेष को मान को हवे, सब अधि को जाना ही उस प्रकार को यदि प्रणाम करते हो को संदेह यहाँ को निवास को करूँगा कि होता है. श्री उमापति महादेव की जय. She said, O devatas, how may again my, as you see here, how can I be known separately from you when we are one? Right? Shiva Shakti. There's no difference between Shiva, Shakti, because Shakti has come from Lord Shiva himself. How can we be separated from that? If you can again, I will undoubtedly, without doubt, then I will stay here in this part, in this region. And that is what they all wanted to hear. So the devatas begging her, they said, देवता बोले, जब जब सबों की को सहायता को करने वाले हरिओम बृहस्पति को, हरिओम की मिहर राशि में को, इस्तत होते को तब में को, सिंह में को बृहस्पति के, हरिओम को हमको सब यहाँ को आवेगा, हमने को कुछ संशय नहीं की होता है. Then the devatas said, listen, when Jupiter, right, who is the most friendly of all devotees of the planets in the zodiacal sign, okay, When Jupiter enters into Leo, all of us devotees will come at that point in time. On a special occasion when Jupiter in astrology will enter into Leo, the sign of Singh Rasi, all right, we will all come here at that particular time. Okay? So it come like devotees. No doubt about this, the devatas are saying that. O leading river, O Ganga Devi, जहाँ को 11 वर्ष में तक को हरिओम अर्नब पुरन से संसार में पाप धूल कैसे को हमको मलिन की होता है. O Mahapati, we shall become again, cleanse again devotees in this manner, the sins again of the people again. After that, it's a 11-year period in this manner. Everything will be washed off again, cleanliness is going to come back. हे महादेव, उस पापों के सब प्रकार को विनाश करके निमित्त को आदर से तुम्हारा समीप तुम सबको आवेगा, यहाँ सत्य ही होगा है. So the devatas, devotees said, Devi Mata, O Gange Mata, we will come for you to wash off again every aspect of sins that may have committed by us, and with respect, we are going to reveal again the truth to you at this time. And so to bless the world devotees, to do what again is pleasing to us, and Bhagwan Shankar is going to stay here together with myself. Right? Lord Shiva will stay here in that place, in Brahmagiri, right? Which is the source of the Godavari river. It is on the banks of the Godavari river that Shri Ram has set up his ashram there in a place called Panchavati. Right? It was there Surpanka came to harass Ram and Lakshman when she cut off the ears and nose. It was there when she ran to Khardushan and Tisra with 14,000 soldiers. Shri Ram took Sita and he told Lakshman, hide Sita in a cave. Lakshman took her and hid her in a cave, which we had the privilege to see, to go into it, which is still there. And Shri Ram had handled and brought an end to the 14,000 soldiers of Khardushan and Tisra. Right? These are great scenes in the Ram Leela, that if you follow the Ram Leela, you're going to see it there. So it was on this place, the Brahmagiri mountain is a little distance away from it, about 20 miles, I think. All right? And their devotees, the devatas are saying there, she confesses that she will stay with Lord Shiva there. All right? In that place. And the devatas will come when that sign will enter into Jupiter, when Jupiter will enter into Leo. We will take our bath there thrice a day and visit Shankar Bhagavan. So it said when that time comes, devotees, in Nasik there has come like a Kumbh Mela itself. People really rush to gravitate there. And when I tell you traffic, it have traffic there. Right? It really has devotees, people going to visit these holy places in this manner. Because special merits accrue on these special occasions then. Like even with the Kumbh Mela in Allahabad, is where the three holy rivers meet, the Ganga, Jamuna, and the Saraswati. Right? The Saraswati flows underground. And where the rivers meet way out, you have to take a boat and go out there and jump in from boat to boat until you reach the sandbank. Right? And you could come out there and bathe and so on, they do puja and all these things there. Right? The Saraswati flows underground and surfaces there. That's why it's called Prayagraj or Triveni, where the three holy rivers meet the Allahabad. And where the grand Kumbh Mela celebration takes place, where the Guinness Book of Records has it as the largest spot, the only spot with the largest gathering of humans for a single purpose, more than 70 million people. It's more than that, you know. I think it was double again. 40 million, and visited that spot for that one occasion of Kumbh Mela, which comes every 12 years. Just think about it. Many times they could organize real organization there, but if you see it, So devotees in this place in Nasik, on Brahmagiri there, where that Shankar Bhagwan appeared from that Shiva Ling devotees, with the devotion that was showed or portrayed again by Gautam Rishi and his disciples and his Dharampatni Ahilya Mata. The devatas and them gave that blessing. Hari Om Narayan Bhakti Kevalam. इस प्रकार उसको देवताओं के तथा महर्षि को गौतम के प्रार्थना करने पर यहाँ शिव जी भगवान तथा गंगा जी वहाँ को स्थित हुआ है. Requested by them devotees as well by again. Says Gautam, Bhagwan Shiva stayed there with pleasure. The excellent river Ganga devotees stayed there too. Suji said, requested devotees by Ganga. All right, they became, that place became famous as Gautami. Right? So that river starts from the Brahmagiri mountain. All right? Ganga is there. And it is called Gautami because of the great sage Gautam in this manner. Hari Om जब तक पूर्वोक्त को देवता आदि गौतम के गंगा जी समीप स्थित रहते हैं तब तक उनमें को फल को नहीं को मिलता जब अपने अपने को स्थल में आता है जो को फल को मिलेगा उमापति महादेव की जय. While the devotees are again here, it says the devatas when they come down they lose their sacredness from where they were. Right? Is when they go back now, they will get it back again. Right? It's kind of like you're going out and outside. The spiritual vibrations of them might be with you. When you come back in your setting, then they're going to gain it back in this way. They will have it back, devotees, when they return there. Hari Om, यहाँ को त्रयंबक को नामक को ज्योतिर्लिंग को विख्याति होता है. This is the devotees, the ज्योतिर्लिंग that is famous as Trayambak. Listen, इसी प्रकार गौतमी गंगा को गौतमी को गंगा के जी को किनारे के स्थित है और को संपूर्ण पापों का नाश करने वाला है. It is stationed on the bank of the Gautami river and the cause of destruction of terrible sins that a human may have committed. If you get to reach there and to perform puja there on that Shiva Ling, it has the power to destroy in us even terrible sins that may have been committed by us. You see the greatness of Kali Yuga, the law of karma, you have to pay for what you do. But we have privileges where you could negate bad karmas. You could beat out bad karmas and build good ones. But you had to make the attempt and go. You can't say, Trambakeshwar, come please, and wash out my sin here. You had to get up and go. And when you will go, when God bless you with health and strength, and you got to have the little change too, you must have money to travel. But I'm telling you, it will be worth it. If it's once in your life, visit Bharat Desh. Bhagavad Purana explains how blessed that land is, the amount of manifestation Bhagavan taken that place. Every inch of that soil is blessed. You have to think about that. Eh? You must make that trip. You know, with my little pursuance here, many people have done it already, and which is so good. Right? Because you get it and you want others to get it too. But do it when you get old and you want to go in a wheelchair. You can't go in them places, so go when God bless you with health and strength. You know something I always say, a family bring up, father and mother work hard, you bring up 5 children. Everybody educated, they get big and they work in and things and so on now. I don't see anything so hard for these 5 children to come together and buy 2 tickets a package and send your parents to India on a pilgrimage. Siki, what do you think? You could give them that as a gift, right? They spend so much behind you to bring you up in this world and educate you. Can't you not just, give them back a little gift like that? And think about it, you're sending them on pilgrimage. I am telling you, if you get to see these Shiva Lings, it's a marvel. The hometown of Lord Shiva is Vishwanath in Varanasi or Kashi in India. Right now, you talk about traffic. 30, 40,000 people one time on the street. You know how less than that? Yeah. The man said there's always a line up to offer jal on Shiratri night, 1 kilometer long. We just line up from right downstairs to here and we're tired. There you have people 1 kilometer long, think of it. And you don't get to do devotion as we do it here. You have to hand it and they keep pushing you and you go in. Yeah. But just seeing it, just being there, it is a blessing itself. नारायण भक्ति के बलम इसी प्रकार वे मनुष्य को त्वयंबक को नाम के ज्योतिर्लिंग का को भक्ति दर्शन करता है स्तुति करके प्रणाम करके है कोसमे को पूजन करते है anybody who sees this Jyotirling which is Trayambak with devotion in his heart and has the privilege to worship it with obeisance and after again utilizing how you call it, eulogizing Lord Shiva himself, you become free from sins that you would have committed from past and this present birth. Right? Think about it, devotees. In this way, this very Shivling, वहाँ संपूर्ण पापों से छूट को जाएगा. Pap means sins, devotees, छूट is to wash out, everything they wash out. Just being there in that place. हरि ओम गौतम के मुनि इसको ज्योतिर्लिंग का पूजा के यहाँ कोई श्लोक में कहा सो कामना के सिद्ध करने वाले है परलोक में मुक्ति को देने वाला है. Triambaka devotees was worshipped by Gautam and by Gautam devotees and it's been worshipped. It yields desires of the heart. What be your desire living in this world? It bestows fruition of that. And again, परलोक में मुक्ति को देने वाला है. It allows oneness with Bhagwan at the end of this mortal existence. This is why these darshan, getting the darshan of them is so very important. We know everybody can't make it, but you could make, if you really have your mind set on it, we could do it. We make sacrifices otherwise for other things, but these, look at the great benefits you can get from it. हे मुनीश्वरो, तुमने को पूछा सो सबको मैंने तुमने कहा सुनाया, जब क्यों वहाँ कुछ को सुना को चाहिए कि होता है. So here now, Suji Maharaj is saying, having addressed the 80,000 rishis in Naimisharan Kshetra, he said, what you have asked of me about the greatness and how this Jyotirling Trayambak came into to being, I have related this katha to you, right? Isi prakar ko, just by hearing it, listening to it, meditating upon it, one becomes blessed devotees. And that bhakti to Shankar Bhagavan walks into the heart just listening to this katha. That is how important is Sravanam. Sravanam is listening to the praises of Bhagavan katha. He said, next now, I will tell you now of other great lings, or Jyotirlings, if you wish to hear further. Right? Bolo Shri Umapati Mahadev ki jai, Narayana Bhakti Kevalam. Isi prakar ko Hari Om iti Sri Koshi Mahapurane Bhasha Tikayam. Hari Om Sri Chauti ko Rudra ko Trayambakeshwar ko Mahatma Vardang Naam. Hari Om Shashta Viranshivadhyay Samapti. प्रेम से बोलिए श्री उमापति महादेव की जय. So there are 12 of them. This one is called Trayambakeshwar, and it is in that place, as I mentioned, I keep reminding you, so that you might be able to make that trip. You will be able to reach there someday in your life. But I advise you to please go, 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 go. All right? It is, I read back this to you, It is situated in Nasik district of Maharashtra. It's on the main Delhi-Bombay line, that's the train station line, right? 12 kilometers from Panchavati. Only 12 kilometers. The very place where Ravan abducted Sita, right? The origin of Godavari is the mountain Brahmagiri, which is not far off, where devotees, Gautam had done penance there. And in order to get, due to what the sages tell him, how much shivling he had to make and how much he had to worship them and all these things and so on there, Bhagwan Shankar appeared in person. And that place where he did that, their devotees in that place, it is called Trayambakeshwar. Right? Get going there, devotees. Great darshan is achieved by devotees there. So, Bolo Mahapati Mahadeva Ki Jai. So, if you can't go to see it, hearing it is great also. All right? But the hometown of Lord Shiva is a marvel by itself. In Vishwanath Mandir, the steeple have 920 kilograms of pure 24-karat gold. It was donated by a king from Rajasthan. And don't talk about security. Right? One of the places, again, if you happen to go, and I have not been there, possibly it could happen, is where Shri Ram manifested, which is in Ayodhya, where a temple was built that was opened last year, January, right? Right. That Ram Lala Mandir there. That is another great place again to visit. Right? Bhagwan Vishnu appeared there, in person, devotees. We went there when the place was in controversy and in court. And it had so much security there. But you see it now on the television and so on. It's a beautiful mandir that has been built there in Ayodhya. So, Bolo Mahapati Mahadeva Ki Jai. We stop here again as we are blessed, having this privilege and this fortnight of these 5 nights of Shiratri, Maha Yagya, as we took the privileged devotees to offer ourselves in devotion to Shiv Baba, singing and chanting his praises, beautiful bhajans and kirtan, and having the privilege to listen to the greatness of Shankar Bhagwan from this text that is particularly dedicated to him, which is one of the 18 Purans that is called the Shiv Maha Purana. Great again, all these books are now in English. If you carry the Sanskrit or the Hindi, you could read English and get it. Okay? So tonight we say thanks very much to Siki, Seema, and Leela, and Radha, and again, as a name, babe? Ananda, for taking the opportunity to offer yourself as Shrutas in puja. God bless you all, added members of the Mandir. Let me just remind you, tomorrow night, Radio and TV Jagriti will be live here from 6 to 9. Okay? Huh? Right, 6 to 9. Tonight's program will be aired and showed tomorrow at 1 o'clock on Radio and TV Jagriti. Tomorrow night, devotees, it is recommended in Shiv Purana as we listen, if you can help it, do not eat or sleep on Shivaratri day or night. It is said as a sin. We commit sin. But again, I don't know. I don't want to tell you, and you're going to say, Baba said that, eh? Use your discretion, right? Okay? But if you could make it, it's great again, if you could do that fasting throughout the whole night. All right? You're supposed to stay awake. But not just stay awake, you stay awake in an environment conducive to spirituality. And that is where the mandir come in. Because here you'll have puja, you'll have katha, you'll have kirtan. Whole night is bhajans and kirtan until morning clear. It will finish at sunrise on Monday morning. Okay? We again at the mandir here try to make it easy for devotees by we operate with a number system when you come into offer from 12 midnight. That you will have to stand up in the line, but a batch will come up at a particular time. Okay? It makes it easier in this way. Remember, when you come to offer, the temple will have, if you don't have, Bel Patra, all right? Sugar cane, what you can walk with, and we always need is flowers, just flowers. You'll get the opportunity when you come, do not let your prasad touch the Shivaling. You'll have to leave all there. You hold it near, bless it, okay? Leave some and take back some. It's an opportunity where you meet people who like satsang, which is a great blessing itself. You get an opportunity, there'll be needy cases here to give a little charity and all these things and so on. Children and people who in need and so on. So all in all, it's a very blessed occasion. And normally this mandir is filled on Shivratri night. Good. People realizing the greatness of it. Remember what I tell you? Dedicating yourself to Lord Shiva on the night of Shivratri, you get the merits equal to a person who would have worshipped Lord Shiva every day for 365 days. You get it on Shivratri night. And I am telling you, it is magical. Okay? So let's see, make the attempt and be here. We'll have security whole night, security for the cars and for members of the mandir and so on. So please feel safe when you come. We know the weekend, what it carries. Okay? Normally, on Shivratri night, the temple does not cook. Because if they cook, that'll be encouraging the wrong issue that you're going to eat. And we're supposed to be fasting. You'll get parasad, right? So tonight, please again, remember when we have completed Arati, Panchamrit Prasad and meals are prepared. So we do look forward to seeing you all tomorrow as we culminate and climax Maha Shiv Purana 2026, which will end on Sunday morning at sunrise. Okay? So at this time, let us do jap to Lord Shiva. Let us sit upright, clasp our hand. You take in a deep breath and focus on Lord Shiva through the third eye. And as we chant that Maha Mantra 108 times, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Prem se Umapati Mahadev ki Jai. So while Baba will perform in Havan, we'll have a bhajan again from the group. Pradeep, is nice to be here again from New Jersey with your Dharmpati Indra. Many devotees follow with us on our Facebook page and through Jagriti. We thank our sponsors for making it possible. And here we have a retired police inspector from Union Village in Rio Claro. No stranger to this mandir, right? Mr. Paramanan Srinarayan Ram Singh of Rio Claro. He looks at our program every day, and he's sorry that he cannot make it because he has some health issues right now. But again, his heart is with us. We know that very, very much. And we do want to wish him success in whatever be the health issues may be corrected, and may he have a rapid recovery. Oh, Ram Singh Bhai, our hearts are with you. Thank you so much again, and Bhagwan blessings to you. Okay, Umapati Mahadev ki jai. Bhajan.
हे प्रभु शिव शंभु मुझको अब तेरा है आसरा। हे प्रभु शिव शंभु मुझको अब तेरा है आसरा। पाप की गठरी उठाए थक गया है मन मेरा। हे प्रभु शिव शंभु मुझको अब तेरा है आसरा। कष्ट मन को कष्ट का ये दंड तो मिलना ही था। कष्ट मन को कष्ट का ये दंड तो मिलना ही था। इस व्यथा की आग में तिल तिल मुझे जलना ही था। फूल कागज के छुने थे कैसे पाता गंध में। आँखों के रहते भी जैसे हो गया हूँ अंध मैं। हो सके तो दूर कर दे शिव ये अंधापन मेरा। पाप की कचरी उठाए थक गया है मन मेरा। हे प्रभु शिव शंभु मुझको अब तेरा है आसरा। जब से जीवन दौड़ने ये स्वार्थ की गाठे पड़ी। मोह माया लोभ की एक बढ़ गई लंबी कड़ी। क्या कहूँ हे नाथ कैसा वो भरम का जाल था। मेरा अपना हर कर्म ही धान्य मंत्र नाश का। आज खाली जाए नाए देख ले वंदन मेरा। आज खाली जाए ना देख ले वंदन मेरा। हे प्रभु शिव शंभु मुझको अब तेरा है आसरा। मैं हूँ अपराधी हूँ दोषी मांगता केवल क्षमा। तुम दया के अम्बुधि हो प्यास मेरी आत्मा। छोड़ के तेरी चौखट अब कहीं ना जाऊंगा। शिव मेरे आठों पहर में गुण तुम्हारी गाऊंगा। आज खाली जाए नाए देख ले वंदन मेरा। आज खाली जाए ना। देख ले वंदन मेरा, हे प्रभु शिव शंभु मुझको अब तेरा ही आसरा। हे प्रभु शिव शंभु मुझको अब तेरा ही आसरा। हे प्रभु शिव शंभु मुझको अब तेरा ही आसरा।
प्रेम से उमापति महादेव की जय। Let us stand, please. We join in our Purana Huti and Arti. For any reason you can't stand, stay seated as we join. Hari Om Puranamada Puranamidam Puranata Purnamudachyate Puranasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Swaha. Water. Sarvapaparang divyam gangyang nirmalang jalang achmanyam prati. Achmanyam prati gritam. Bolo Shri Agni Devata ki jai. We glorify Shankar Bhagavan, the Shiv Maha Purana and all the divinities. Hari Om. Yani kani chapapani janamantar gretanita. Tani tani vinashanti pradakshina parhe parhe. Jai Shiva Omkara, Har Jai Shiva Omkara. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Aradangi Dara. Om Jai Shiva चतुरानंद पंचानन राजे स्वामी अनसानन गरुड़ासन अनसानन गरुड़ासन ऋषभान साजे। ओ जय शिव भुज चार चतुर्भुज दस भुजते सोजे स्वामी। दीन गिरो पनि रखता, दीन गिरो पनि रखता, त्रिभुवन जन मोहे। ओ जय शिव अक्षमाला बनमाला अमुंडमाला धारी स्वामी। जन धन मृग मद सोये, जन धन पाले शुभकारी। ओ जय शिव ओम जय शिव ओमकारा। हर शिव ओमकारा। ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव, ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव, अरदंगी धारा। ओम जय शिव ओमकारा। पीतांबर पीतांबर बागंबर अंगे स्वामी। ब्रह्मादिक सनकादिक ब्रह्मादिक वेदादिक संगे। ओ जय शिव कर के बीच कमन दम चक्र त्रिशूल धरता स्वामी। और जग करता जग भरता, जग करता जग संहार करता। ओम जय शिव ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव जानत अविवेका स्वामी
जानत अविवेका प्राण
वाक शर्म जे प्राण वाक शर्म जे हीनो ही एका ओम जय शिव यह आरती शिव जी की जो कोई नर गावे स्वामी
जो कोई नर गावे
कहत शिवानंद स्वामी कहत शिवानंद स्वामी सुख समपति पावे ओ जय शिव ओम जय शिव ओंकारा स्वामी जय शिव ओंकारा हर जय शिव ओंकारा ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव ब्रह्मा
विष्णु सदा शिव हरि जगीरा ओ जय शिव ओंकारा
ओम जय शिव ओंकारा ओम जय शिव नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा नमः शिवाय
शांताय बम भोला बाबा
ओ नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा
बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा
बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा
बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा
बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा
ओ नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा
राम ही रामा भद्रया बम भोला बाबा
राम ही राम भद्रया बम भोला बाबा
ओ राम ही रामा भद्रया बम भोला बाबा राम ही रामा
भद्रया बम भोला बाबा
ओ नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा नमः शिवाय
शांताय बम भोला बाबा
भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा
बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा
हे त्रिपुरारी हे दुखहारी बम भोला बाबा हे त्रिपुरारी
हे दुखहारी बम भोला बाबा
ओ हे त्रिपुरारी हे दुखहारी बम भोला बाबा हे त्रिपुरारी
हे दुखहारी बम भोला बाबा
ओ नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा नमः शिवाय
शांताय बम भोला बाबा
भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा बम
भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा
ओ नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा
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 बम भोला बाबा उमापति महादेव की जय. We humble ourselves in prayerful submission, giving thanks to the Lord for allowing us once more this most divine privilege to be here. We beg of you, Prabhu, on this most glorious and auspicious and meritorious night of yours tomorrow, please bless us with that privilege that we could again offer ourselves in devotion to you. We need your blessing. We seek your blessing. We humble. Ganapati Girija Bridabhadvajam Chanamukho Nanadi Mukadhibadhima Manujamal Trishulam Breghasvacham Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Rigveda Durved Samveda Tharvana Charu Veda Kalyan Asirvar Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garurvajam Mangalam Pundre Kaksham Mangalai Tanuhari Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Vando Chasaka O Tvameva Vidya
Dravinam Tvameva
Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om प्रेम से बोलिए उमापति महादेव की जय सीतापति रामचंद्र की जय पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय गुरु रामानंद स्वामी की जय आदि शक्ति जगदम्बे माता की जय वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय प्रेम से बोलिए सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय सर्वदेवी सर्वदेवता की जय साधु गुरु के दंडवत जय 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 सीताराम आपकी आसन लीजिए काइंडली बी सीटेड बी रिमाइंडेड आफ्टर रिसीविंग आरती पंचामृत प्रसाद meals are prepared again our next major occasion coming up is Holi of Phagwa celebrated on the 8th of March eastern venues the grounds of the Sanagrani Hindu School from 1 to 6 p.m. We do not sell a beer or charge anybody whatsoever. We give it free. But everything is cost and money. So we need to raise some funds at the Phagwa committee. And we beg of you if you can help it. We have a raffle on. So you can still win something, you know. How you call him? Or president of the Phagwa committee, Mr. Wayne W. Buru. He has, how you call it? Sheets if you would like to help us. All funds go towards the Phagwa celebration. God bless.